Staring at the nigga in the mirror. I was only on the porch without the Panamera. That was damn, but now I got my swag up. These other niggas ain't in line like a bad cut. So I back up, put the Benz in reverse. Ain't no getting over me like lines that I rehearse. Get up on my... You might have caught me at the club, probably.
Alright, so the name Jaydis Crete, pretty much I was in the crib one day, I'm chilling, I'm like, yo, I need a name where when people say it, they know exactly what they're talking about. Like, it's not a question of who it is. So I'm like, so I took the first letter of my first name, which is J, and then the word discreet, which means distinct or in a unique category of your own. And I took the first 3 letters of discreet and put it with the J, made Jaydis, and the remaining letters of the word discreet and made it Crete. So it's like Jaydis as the first name and Crete as the last name. Because I didn't just want to put it as J-A-Y, then the word discreet as the last name, because then everybody would know exactly what I mean. But the way how it's spelled, Jaydis Crete, a lot of niggas be like, you know, I mean, when you came up with that name, like, they always want to know, like, how did you even think of that name? And that's pretty much how I came up with it. Alright, so I came up with the name Parachute for my first mixtape because it's basically related to what an actual parachute is, which is like when the skydiver hops out that plane, it's like his whole life. Like your whole life is dependent on that parachute. And if that shit, for whatever reason, don't shoot, if it has a malfunction or whatever, like pretty much dead. Like your whole life is dependent on it. So, I mean, not in that exact sense to my mixtape, because you know what I mean. Like I'm gonna drop a Parachute 2, Parachute 3, so I'm gonna do a little sweet sequel to it. But essentially, that's what it means. And it also relates to being fly and all that other stuff. So, I mean, yeah, that's how I came up with the first. That's how I came up with the name Parachute for the first mixtape. Mixtape, I mean, you're pretty much gonna hear like a lot of shit that's going on in my life, like at this very point in time, and like how me and the people like that I roll with, like how we view things, and it's pretty much like exactly what I'm thinking at this point in my life. And you know, you get a lot of different, a variety of songs. You get an R&B song, you get a couple, you get one freestyle where I'm just going in about, I mean, what's going on right now. You get another like song that basically questioning like the loyalty of a female we rolling with. What else? The intro, I mean, you get me questioning the game and what would it be like when I'm there, whatever. So I mean, it's a variety of different things that's gonna be on it, but essentially it's about how I'm basically trying to paint a picture of exactly how I'm feeling at an instant point in time in my life. So that's pretty much what you're gonna hear. Who's involved in the mixtape? As far as productions go, I got Hit Synth, I got General Beats Productions, got my man Eat Royale, he produced like 2-3 tracks on there. What else I got? I got Frankie Emmanuel, he produced a track on there. I got other producers too, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. As far as features go, I definitely got the Split Cash brother Tyron DuPont on there. Look out for his mixtape that's coming soon. The Cruiser Suave out in Jersey. Shout out to his whole team, Major League. Well, I got Warren Went. Definitely shout out to him. He holding it down doing his thing. Kalo. Yeah, the track with me and Warren Went. Kalo's also in there. You know, I mean, it's 3 of us. Track is crazy, bonkers. So yeah, look out for that, man. I mean, got some crazy features and productions to look forward to. My personal favorite song on the tape is it's probably The Setback, which is not even a song really, it's actually a freestyle. Me just going in. And it's also a tribute to J Dilla because, you know, it was produced by J Dilla. It's not an original track. Rest in peace to him. I mean, it's one of the greatest, man. But yeah, that song is my personal favorite, simply because like it paints such a clear picture of exactly what I'm thinking at this point in time in my life, and it zooms in on exactly my train of thought of what's going on right now and how I view certain things and what I'm thinking. And like one of the parts I go, I say, nowadays you need geometry. Who the niggas in your circle? Honestly, I stayed with a snapback in a backpack trying to get a flashback of how I used to stash that. Yeah, but I remember how to cash that. But now everybody like, where the cash at? Meanwhile, they ain't do an inch of work. Cleaning up my coupe if I see an inch of dirt. I don't never park straight, I keep my shit slanted. Other drivers try to park and they can't stand it. I never smoke getting high off the second hand. Wu-Tang shit, yeah, I got the method, man. They want fans, but I want ACs. Initial JC with a flow like AZ. I don't ride around shining cause the popo trying to stop a nigga with that 3-letter logo. Got me feeling so-so, life is getting loco. And they saying credit card scams is a no-go. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's a lot more in that whole freestyle, but that's just a little part of it, like just to show you, like in every line I'm saying something crazy, like what I'm thinking. So that's why it's my personal favorite song in the whole tape. Yeah, I mean, my future plans, I mean, to get rich, man. Nah, I'm joking. My future plans is, you know what I mean, I got more videos coming, way more photo shoots coming. You know what I mean? Not only that, I got the people on my team, Split Cash, you know what I mean? Shout out to them, definitely. We got a lot of shit in the works right now, so a lot of things is coming. Definitely working on my second tape. Once this drops, and, you know, it's fully seasoned and whatever, I'll be on my way to dropping the second tape. As far as I don't know what it's gonna be called yet, the second tape, but yeah, I mean, we just working, man. You know, expect to see me Split Cash way more often. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to the whole Split Cash. Shout out to Kyron DuPont. Look out for his mixtape. That's a classic right there. Shout out to the Kuzo Suave. Shout out to his team, Major League. Shout out to TMM, True Money Makers. You already know what it is, man. Yeah.
Rolling out. Round the time me and my ex had a falling out. Now you trying to pay respect like I'm sorry, boo. Saying how you always real, but that's hardly true. Now I can't promise shit once this party's through. Cause my telly got the girls in after party too. Uh-oh, all my smokers, you can light it up. Catch my Kuzo more.